Look at this guy. What on earth? Buenos dias. You didn't drag me out here to buy another car this weekend, did you?
Babe, no.
Yeah, well, because I did see something that looks
wait,
pretty sweet.
Just wait a second.
Well, what are we doing here?
Well, we got to talk to this guy real quick about something.
This guy, do you know this guy?
Yeah, well, yes, I've known this guy for a long time, but more importantly, this guy knows a place where we need to go rub our teeth on some really good morsels.
Now you're speaking my language.
Okay, all right, here we go.
Give that door a little rat-a-tat-tat-tat.
I think you're going to like this too.
Well,
ding dong, ding dong.
So far, there's not been a dude
Trick or
on
treat.
Fueled Up that we haven't liked.
Trick or treat. Hey, what's up, dude?
God, Swearingen?
Travis,
What's up, dude?
Man, good to see you guys.
How do you know this guy?
I told you I had a treat for you today.
Dude,
What's going on, guys?
this been since like high school, maybe?
Maybe
Gosh,
something like that.
Scott and I used to run high school cross country and track together.
Well,
That was about-
you kind of
No,
put it to me out there.
no,
but-
Scott was like one of the hardest competitors we faced
Well,
on a weekly basis.
I don't know about that. I think you got the best of me a few times, Travis.
Well,
No,
what-
we're has-beens. We're washed up
Uh-huh.
running has-beens.
That's right. That's right.
Well, what in the wide world of sports are we doing today? We are going to where to have a little bite to eat.
We are going to go to Wesner's in downtown Rogers. We're going to get us some breakfast. And guys, we better get moving if we want to beat the church crowd.
Ooh.
Okay.
Well, what are we taking?
Oh, I got a surprise for you guys. Let's go
All right.
see it.
All right.
Let's do it. Lead the way. Come on.
Come
now.
on. So this is a 1980 F-100. This is a truck that we acquired from a family that we're friends with after the owner had passed away. The truck was purchased down in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Spent quite a bit of time down in Dallas, Texas. And then came up to Northwest Arkansas, and it's always been just a beautiful truck to me. And we were lucky enough to be able to get it a few years back.
You said its name is what?
Sweet pea.
Where does Sweet Pea come from?
You look at this color, it's kind of that pea green-ish. And my mom was actually the one that gave it the name. And it's just kind of stuck. It just kind of seems like a sweet pea. So
Yeah. Give me some details on. All right, looks like we're looking at. I mean, as beautiful as this thing is, it probably was a stripped down version from the factory.
probably so. I mean, there's obviously nothing automatic about it, from the windows to the locks to the transmission. And we haven't touched really anything in the vehicle, so it's largely is what it is.
Sure, V8 or inline six.
Inline six.
Okay.
And it's a 4 on the floor. And it just miraculously will start pretty much every time.
This is the vehicle that when China sets off the EMP,
Right.
this thing is what everybody's going to go to
That's
drive.
right. That's what's simple about it. With the screwdriver and a couple sockets, you can pretty much do anything to it.
Shh, don't tell the thieves in town. But no, this is great, man. I love it. I mean, it's you can see in the door jambs here. That's what the color originally obviously time has taken
Yeah.
its toll on it. But man, this thing would shine up. You could get this thing. I mean, if you just tap danced on the paint for just a brief second with a polisher, man, this thing would be. I mean, it'd be prom ready.
So a couple cool things about this truck. Let me show you this. On the bumper from the dealership from Pine Bluff, Arkansas, where this was purchased, it was from Trotter Ford. So back then they'd engraved the name of the dealership and where it was at, which I think is just such a cool feature about this truck.
Dude, that's awesome. And what happened to the tailgate? Or did you hang it in above your bed?
Yeah,
That's for the headboard.
So an interesting story about the tailgate. My wife has a colleague at the university who is familiar with this truck, who actually rode around in this truck during its time in Dallas. The guy was a reporter for NBC News, and he was a camera operator, and the reporter that he was working with, they would ride around filming their stories in this truck. And I ran into him. He was asking me about the truck, and if we had, I said yes. And he goes, "Is it still missing the tailgate?" I said, "Yes, it is." He goes, "Well, I know what happened to that tailgate. They were out eating dinner and possibly having a few drinks one night, and they came out to the truck and the tailgate was gone. So he said, quit looking for it in Arkansas. It's not there. It's somewhere in Dallas, Texas.
Wow. Wow. Well, that's, have you ever thought about putting another one on, or you just for the,
No. I just, I think it is what it is. I think it does just fine without the tailgate.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Well, what I really love about it is it looks like you've done nothing to it since the day you got it. You've left it in its almost original form, almost like a time capsule. You've left everything in there.
Everything's in there. We've got the original receipt. We've got maintenance.
Can I see that?
Absolutely.
Let's look at that.
Come on over here.
Well, what I was getting at is this thing is basically like part of the family.
That's right.
I mean? And
That's
so
right.
it's
got a great story. It's gone through a lot. This was actually underneath a collapsed carport after the tornadoes from last year.
It produced 19 tornadoes in total, but was most prolific in Benton County. And then it was Roger's turn, when a 1.7-mile wide behemoth tore right through the heart of town, leaving behind the most extensive damage produced by this storm. And what would have
How'd it make it out of that? Well, I noticed some dents
Yeah.
on the hood and here along the bed of the truck.
And when I tell you that it barely survived, I mean barely survived. It took us 3 days of chainsawing just to be able to put our eyes on it. We were wondering if we should start filing an insurance claim. We didn't know. We couldn't see it. I was like, well, there's not going to be anything left. We started digging in slowly, but surely we got to see the truck. We saw it. It was still intact. Windshield was busted up. Got a few dents on the roof and on the hood, but largely it's okay.
And that was
right up.
That was the Rogers, Arkansas tornado
That's
of
right.
the Memorial Day weekend 2024.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, let's bring that up here and lay that stuff out for us.
So
these bumper stickers are. This guy's running again.
yeah, that's right. He's coming back.
Wow.
So, we've got a lot of cool stuff in here. We've got the original owner's manual. We've got some paddle information, but
Any traffic violations?
not that I've found so far. But what's
Unpaid
cool?
parking tickets?
Yeah, what's cool about this? Let me see here. We've got some of the original diagrams for camper information. We've got the original dealership key tag. We've got.
Do you have the original key?
It's somewhere. But here's some additional information. Let me find the receipt here, guys.
Wow, this is this is the build sheet on the truck. This is amazing right here.
Here's the original receipt.
What about $7,500?
It was $5,828.80.
I spent that on toilet paper.
Sold by Joe
That was
Green
groceries last month for breakfast.
down in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. It was sold to Holt Holyfield August the 8th of 1980. You can see here it was picked up.
You know what? That's one thing I've always noticed about the old timers. Is that a fair name for them?
Yeah.
They always were so organized at keeping everything together. Details about every service, every piece of maintenance done on the car, all the paperwork. They always knew where everything was at. Most people couldn't tell you where a thing is for their car these
I
days.
couldn't find you a receipt from anything I bought last week. So, to have all this stuff is just really cool and helps tell the story of the truck, which I just love. So
You
really tells
said
the story.
the original key is somewhere.
Yeah.
So how do you get it started now if you don't have the key?
Okay, well, that's a funny story for you. So we were moving the truck, and we had to get it out of the house, and we were kind of in a hurry, and it became pretty apparent that we were going to have to change out the ignition. So my brother-in-law and I went down there on one of the hottest days in August in Arkansas that you could imagine. This thing doesn't have AC. It didn't start. So when you're inside this cab on a 100-degree day
Microwave.
in August in Arkansas, it's going to be hot.
Yeah.
So we labored over this thing, and we finally got the ignition out, got the new one put in. And I'm not kidding y'all. When we went in, this truck hadn't run in years. We started up, and it fired right up. It was unbelievable. So we came back to the house and we had to unload. There was a lot of stuff in the back of the truck. When we were unloading the truck, we found a hidden key in the bed of the truck with the original key in it.
So where'd you find it?
It was just stuck on the rail. In fact, I've still got the
No.
box, but the lid is with the key, which, you know, who knows where that is. But here's the hidden key that had the original key in it after we put a new ignition in it. So other than that, nothing's been done to it.
You said that the original owner of this was a reporter at one time.
That's
or
right.
worked for the press.
Yeah.
Has this truck been to any interesting stories or moments in time?
You might remember a guy by the name of David Koresh in Waco, Texas.
Oh, God.
And this truck was actually camped outside of the compound in Waco while they were reporting national news
You're kidding.
on what transpired at Waco.
Now that makes me want to go back through some archival news footage
Yes.
and see if we could spot old Sweet Pea sitting on the side of the road.
I don't know if that story is making the hair stand up on the back of my neck, or the coffee, or the fact that I got to take a raging piss.
Me
I
too.
mean, it's all three of them combined. You know what I mean? It's like
I bet you if he was a reporter back in the 80s and 90s, I bet you he kicked more cigs.
Oh, let me show you.
Oh, really?
That's another part of
Really?
it. When I say I didn't do anything to this truck, I mean I did not do a thing.
Well, that was like part of the work requirements. If you were a reporter back in the day, you had to kick some cigs. Oh, I got to go around there and get a gander at this.
over here, Felton. Come on. Ooh. If that's not cool, I don't know what is.
I had to leave the pile of
Oh,
the
my
cigarettes in the cigarette tray. I just can't get myself to clean it out. I'm terrible.
This guy was never involved in any like nefarious acts with the law or anything.
You know,
'Cause-
I can't confirm or deny any
So
of that.
this is original up here as well.
That's
Oh,
right.
shoot.
That's right.
Get out of town.
So we've got.
let me guess. If he was pulling up somewhere,
Yeah. You'd flip that
he would
down.
flip that down. So on the other side, people would go, he's good. Yep, let him in.
You gotta be kidding. What are the odds that all three of us could fit in this thing and look like some real goobers?
The odds of us, all three of us getting in there and going down are pretty high.
Okay, all right.
I like our chances.
Well, I guess since I'm the shortest, I'll sit on the farthest side. Felton, you get in the middle and you drive.
I mean, I think that's how it's supposed to go.
Or do you want me to do this? Now, you did say your foot's a little bit under the weather. We could flip flop.
If you want to drive, let's
Really?
give it a go.
Just ask him. You know you want to drive it.
I know that you would want to drive. I mean,
Yeah, but I can't drive a stick. You already know this. Why are you going to embarrass me in front of an old high school friend that I haven't seen in a long time?
Look at this. All right, boys and girls, meet us at Wesner's Grill. We're taking off right now. See you there. Okay, all right.
Might take a little gas to start it up, maybe.
Give it to one pump.
Yeah, see what happens there.
Oh.
Look at that.
Like it's never been shut off.
No. All right, so
Yeah. Got a little brake action over here.
yeah, there you go. There you go.
Which way to the square dance?
You can go straight here.
All right.
Head toward the railroad track.
You said Wesner's Grill is the oldest restaurant in Benton County.
That's right.
If I heard correctly, it opened originally in 1955 off the square in Rogers.
That's right. That's right. Not its current location, but
That came along in the mid 70s or so, 77.
mid 70s. It was actually a church before the restaurant moved in. It's been a number of things, including an old body shop.
Just about every building in Northwest Arkansas is a church or has been a church.
That's right. It was a Church of Christ location, and then it was a body shop for a while until it ultimately got converted to Wesner's Grill.
I've never been. I'm super excited about this.
I've never
driven
been
by
either.
it 1,000 times.
It's cool, you know. It's kind of like an old museum, like a lot of downtown Rogers. But
Is it a breakfast hit or a lunch? What's your go-to?
you know, I'm pretty partial to their breakfast. They do have a great blue plate special lunch that my grandfather was a huge fan of. He'd go down and get a pot roast with potatoes and carrots. But breakfast, I think, is kind of the best thing the day off.
Gosh, I always hated pot roast when I was a kid. You know, wake up in the morning, you could smell it. And my mom was like, pot roast for supper tonight. No, cry like a little baby. And then when I got older, I'm like, so all I gotta do is take this big chunk of meat and some potatoes and some carrots, throw it in here with some like French onion soup mix and a little bit of spices, and leave it sitting all day, and it's ready to go when I get home.
And
It all started making sense.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm getting out. See, I gotta go. I'm getting out.
Here.
God, look at
Look
that,
at that thing.
That thing is
Jinx, you owe me breakfast. Look at that. Greg's geeking
Oh,
on
here we go. Let's give him the wave. All right, yeah, okay. Didn't even-
Gosh, he was too worried about that cigarette not falling off his lower lip.
Right here.
Right
Yeah.
here.
Oh, wow. This is like old school diner style, right?
That's right. That's right.
Do they have a
I'm too
spot
young to feel so
specifically for
old.
this truck? Can I park right there?
I'd say that spot or right up here. Either way, whatever you
Okay.
want.
Sweet Pea gets to park wherever Sweet Pea wants to
I'm
park.
gonna back this
Reverse
baby
is a
in.
little tough. Yeah. Oh, there you got it. You got it. We look around here this morning, and the place is packed. And this is kind of the way it is every Saturday and Sunday. It's awesome.
Okay, so this is interesting here. Slops.
That's right.
The hell
That's
is
right.
slops? Hash
No.
browns.
That is like you get the hash browns with everything.
Okay, I
on it.
changed my mind.
All right. Fantastic. Right there.
Did you get a biscuit?
I had a biscuit.
Sorry.
I got rye toast.
That's okay. No, it's all the same.
Thank you.
Wow. Lord help.
Thank you so much.
I've never been here, but I already have spotted a pro tip. You ready for this?
I think I know where you're going.
Oh, that's cheating.
You're making a sloppy sandwich, aren't you?
Look at this. Now you're wishing you got a biscuit, aren't you?
That's a sloppy West right there.
That's right.
Get that up underneath there.
Are you guys like brothers or something?
No.
No?
No, do we look like it?
Yeah,
Hey, I'll take that.
No, I'll take that.
You know, Travis, you're a pretty good looking guy.
You know, we are handsome.
Yeah.
Do you hear that?
Oh yeah.
Look at this thing. It's like the ultimate breakfast bite. That's good.
I think that's the nod of approval right
That's
there.
good.
All right, now we got to get our guest dig
Right,
into
so-
that thing.
So the way that I traditionally do this is we're gonna make something that's kind of similar to the slop, where you bring it all together and you mix the egg, the yolk.
I'm just
And
sitting
the
here going, why
sausage.
didn't you just order the stuff?
So, you know, I like to make my own.
I'm not going to fault you there. People
Yeah.
who say they don't want their foods mixing together, get out of here.
No, it's
It's all
crazy.
going to the same place.
No
anyway.
crap.
So you get that, and then you get your Cholula. So you give it a little healthy dose on top of there. And you're ready to roll.
You put a number on it. How many of these have you probably had in your life?
Oh, hundreds for sure. Yeah. And it doesn't get old.
It's legit, isn't it? If you need us, we'll be right here.
Pretty good, wasn't it?
Shit, Wilder's gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you hiding yours somewhere?
I couldn't, man. There was no to-go boxes today.
You
Did not
didn't
do it.
even get a shot of the plate. They
well.
know what my plate looks like.
Yeah,
It was a clean plate club today.
The only thing I didn't do was pick it up and lick it. Craig's taking us in a back alley. If you never see us again, this is where we died. You got about 7 inches. You got to go straight though. You got to go.
Got it. There was plenty of room. Great job. Great job.
This is downtown Rogers.
The original location for Wesner's was actually right over here, off of 2nd Street by the theater.
And it was expanded, a bank expanded or something, right?
Yeah, this Arvest Bank right here. There was, a different building that was there. It was on this location on Walnut before it moved over to Chestnut Street.
Well, Sweet Pea's hood looks pretty, doesn't she?
Sweet pea.
Sun shining.
It's a peach to drive.
Yeah, Craig,
Tell me.
what do you think about the clutch action on Sweet
Oh,
Pea?
once you figure it out, there's nothing to it. I'd take this baby straight to Canada right now.
Now, would you say that's a long throw clutch? Is that how you describe it?
No, it's about right. I mean, it engages closer. The engagement spot is really good on it. It's got a little bit of chatter, so I'm thinking the flywheel's got a little bit of, probably needs to be resurfaced. You'll need a clutch.
What do you got going this afternoon, Craig?
Well, how many weekend waters you got? I'll tear this son of a bitch.
All you need, Craig. All you need.
We were awfully snug in here to begin with. Now I feel like after getting sloppy, it's even a little tighter.
It's a little snugger.
Well, it's about to vacate here pretty quick because that Wesner's is.
He about to fart. Don't do it.
It's crazy.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Ooh, look at that, Craig. What is that?
That's Land Cruiser, baby.
Oh
All
my
right.
gosh, we're back where
Here
we started. Sweet Pea's been good to us. I tell you who else has been good to us. Scott has been phenomenal. Oh man,
She doesn't want to stop.
Yeah,
got me a little excited. Oh, man,
right.
Scott's been good to us. Scott, thanks for telling us all about this really cool truck and taking us out to a really good restaurant for breakfast lunch.
Yes. Appreciate you big time and appreciate all you guys watching and gals, hopefully. And you know what that means, Feltner.
We will see you next time.
See